Hey everybody, this is Matt at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching. I'm here with Sully at Sully Guitars at the 2017 NAMM show. Tell us what's cool and new and exciting and not taco related. I stumped you.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing.
Okay. No, you got all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm here as part of the Ormsby Guitars booth with my friend, the ever lovely and talented Perry Ormsby, and he's Australian, so that makes you have to love him even more.
Right then.
Exactly. How's it going, mate? And so we're here again at the same spot with our lovely neighbors, and you know, I've got some guitars over here.
These are absolutely amazing and beautiful guitars.
So these are the 71, my 71 single cut model. These are the 71 Trella. These are part of a batch of 20 guitars that I built with also the lovely and talented Grover Jackson. And it's been kind of like a bucket list kind of thing. So we're getting these out to dealers across the world, and really excited about that.
So how many pieces is this? 25?
The first batch that we did was 20.
Okay.
And it was really like 15 went to dealers, and then we've got some extras for when they sell out, and you know, like test guitars and things like that.
So how does that work when you want to get something going with Grover Jackson? You come up with this design and he helps you implement the...
Yeah, I mean, this was already a model that I've built for years.
Yeah.
And I've had, Grover makes my pickups, and he's made them for quite some time.
Okay.
And Grover also does a whole bunch of work with other builders and things like that. And, you know, I've helped out a lot of people in getting stuff built with Grover. And then, you know, I'm like, oh, well, fuck, why don't I do it?
Yeah.
And so we figured that in order for it to make the most sense, that we would go with this model. And I was really happy to do it because this model is, you know, completely my own design.
I think one of the coolest things about this is, take a hand builder like you and have someone assist you with implementation for a huge quantity that you might or may not be able to really churn out in your workshop.
Exactly. So it's nice because people will still be able to get the hand-built custom stuff from me.
Yep.
And people will still be able to get some really great instruments that are made in the United States.
All American made.
And
from a respected name too. So
people kind of know who Grover is.
Yeah, I've heard
how to make a guitar.
Yeah.
You know, he's worked with some. You know, he's a young guy. He's new to the scene. I really want to see what I can do to kind of give him a leg up.
Well, I hope that you're successful with that. Yeah, it's going to be great.
But so this particular guitar that I brought is my own personal model, and you know, being a Jackson fanboy, and especially a Randy Rhoads fanboy, you can see that it's got, you know, a bit of a Randy Rhoads paint scheme.
It's got some flavor,
And to take it one step, to go one louder, if you will, this was painted by the same guy that painted Randy's White
Oh,
Meat.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's Ernie Petragon. He still works with Grover, and he's a great guy. He's got a bunch of great stories, and it's fun. So I've been, as we've been working on this together, you know, I'll come out from Dallas and you know, hang out with Mr. J, and you know, we'll build some guitars and, you know, help scrape binding and things like that.
That's cool, man.
And like this gold.
So each one of these, you've actually had a hand in each one of these first 20.
Yeah.
Even if there's a machine that helps with the...
Yeah. We've got photographic proof. That's me.
Hey,
cleaning
check
up
you
some
out.
binding at Grover's.
Hey, so
clearly I'm happy.
What do you? I mean, as an independent builder, what direction do you think that the industry's going for people like you, and for, to a lesser extent, people like me who are you know, not really at the level that you're at right now?
You know, I really hate to kind of go, well, this is where this is going to be going over the next few years, Matt. But, you know, I think that as long as people are always putting out a quality product, there's going to be an audience for it. And...
what sort of, are you going to use any of the, I don't know, like manufactured materials for fretboards or anything, that kind of stuff?
I think it depends. I think, you know, with recent developments with rosewood, it's kind of making me rethink some of that.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't really use rosewood a whole ton to begin with, but it is kind of another, you know, nudge that, okay, this isn't going to be super simple necessarily to be using in the immediate future. So, you know, maybe switch to Wenge or something like that, or so, you know. Guitars don't necessarily have to be made out of mahogany and maple and rosewood, or, you know, there are other things out there.
It's funny how good a poplar guitar can sound.
You know, funny story. So customer of mine who has a lot of very high-end guitars. I was happy to get something for him, and it's, you know, it's metal flake, and it's, you know, and we were talking. I'm like, this thing. He's like, oh my god, this thing sounds great. It's so resonant. It just fucking sinks, man. I'm like, it's poplar scraps, dude.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens. You know, so it doesn't necessarily have to be
I know what you mean,
an
yeah.
ancient 4,000-year-old tree that was blessed by monks and that sort of thing. I mean, it helps, of course.
We got a chance to talk with Jim over at the Heritage booth, and I forgot to ask him if he was tapping on wood in 1958 when he started. But I would bet you,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I think it was more of an art form that they tap dance on on the planks. It kind of helps season it and really bring out its natural musicality, really, by stomping, by tamping, a little soft shoe. It never hurt.
Far out, man. Well, hey, thanks for a lot for taking just a second to chat with us.
We gotta go.
We're gonna hang out. We got some broads and some anyway. So this is Matt at Texas Toast Guitars, reminding you, if you're so smart, build it yourself. That's what I do. That's what Sully does. Take care, everybody.
See ya.